at this point, you guys are cruising. You want to get out of that comfort zone, so to speak. This is the way to do it. And if you do want kids, in fact, it's getting to that time in life where you should get started.
Do you think they should get married first?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all right. Go ahead and get married first. You know what I mean? I mean, look, life is really not that complicated. It's a way to sort of fool yourself with a bunch of distractions until you die. You create a bunch of stuff.
It's romantic.
It's true.
You know, you make up a bunch of stuff. My spleen's gone bad. You know, there's something to think about. And next thing you know, it's time to call it a day.
Yeah.
So, you know, you get married, you have kids, and then you get stupid. This is why I'm the world's worst husband, because I have a wife who buys into everything hook, line, and sinker, and I get these conversations all the time where it's like, I don't think Natalia's responding to her teacher. You know, and I'm like, what are you going to do? You know, and she's like, she's just not responding to her. And I'm like, well, she's in the first grade, and, you know, not everyone's great at what they do. And, you know, maybe she didn't have fucking Jaime Escalar over there from Stand and Deliver.
You know, I said a really weird fucking thought as I was sitting down here getting ready to do this podcast, looking at my new mixer. I had to buy a new mixer, by the way. I don't know why I bought one that was cost me twice as much money to do the exact same fucking podcast that nobody ever bitched about, other than the fact that they say it's never out on Monday morning, despite the fact I explain every fucking week that it's my Monday morning. I do it on Monday morning, okay? It's not about you. It's about me. This is all about me. You understand me? Well, do you? Anyway, I had this really fucked up thought that I've been doing this podcast since like June or July of 2007. Basically every Monday. I remember one year I took 2 weeks off for Christmas. That was nice. Back before this became a corporate entity. Oh, I'm the worst. Why do I drink before I do these things? Whenever I do this, it never fucking goes well. Let's stay on track, Bill. Stay on track, okay? You freckled cunt. All right, here we go. So I had this thought. You know, I've basically been doing this podcast every Monday since June or July of 2007, right? Every fucking Monday. I'm basically documenting every Monday of my fucking life, give or take. Sometimes a Tuesday, a Sunday, whatever. All right? Don't split hairs with me. I'm not in the fucking mood. And I was just wondering, you know, when is going to be the last Monday of my life? One of these is going to be it's going to be the last Monday. You know? How far away is that Monday? You start thinking about, like, you ever even think about just about, like, dying? You know? I know, it's a Monday. You don't need to hear this. Well, fuck you. I'm thinking about it. I mean, hopefully it's going to be a long ways off, but what if I die tragically? You know, one of those fucking... What's a good tragic death, you know? Honey, can you replace the light over the garage? Yeah, it's been out for like the last 2 weeks, and I get out of the car, and I just hear things. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the leaves. I don't know if it's a bird or like some sort of bugs. All right, I'll fucking change it. You don't have to yell. Anyways. Yeah, what if I go way too long and I'm like 87 years old, like approaching like that Bob Hope age? And I'm, everybody podcast, right? Sitting here wheezing, you know, with some 22-year-old girl works over the varicose veins in my fucking legs so I can just keep podcasting. Or I could go out classy. I could go out at about 59, right? In 15 fucking years, I could go out like Johnny Carson. Actually, if I left at 59, I'd go out like Jay Leno, and then I would give my podcast to some other redheaded guy and then come back and take it. So I'll go out like Carson at about 65, 66. And that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to wear a tuxedo, and I'm going to sit here quietly, and I'll play the greatest hits of the podcast from the previous week because I'm too fucking lazy. There's no fucking way I'm going through, what would that be, 20 years of a podcast? It ain't happening. All right? So you guys just get that out of your heads. There will be no farewell show on this podcast. You know, this podcast I've started like fucking 4 times because I swear to God I'm still buzzing a little bit. So I can't even remember what the hell I talked about. I don't know. Did I talk about football yet? Have I talked about it? I don't give a shit. So if this is my last Monday, know that I died doing what I wanted to do. You know what's funny is if I actually do die between this Monday and another Monday, do you understand the amount of douchebags who believe in wizardry and all that's going to be like, do you know why he died? He died because he said he was going to die. Really? Then all I have to say is, this time next week, I will be worth $100 million. No, see, that doesn't work because that's something good.